My new single, Mind Blank No Thoughts, is out now. The link is in the description, so you need to go stream the hell out of it. Obviously. Hello, underachievers! Before I get into this video, I just want to let you guys know that my tour, 2 of the tour dates, the London and the Manchester show, are sold out, so you can't get tickets to that anymore. But if you were thinking of going to the London show, and then you couldn't, because it sold out too quick, it sold out in under an hour, what the hell? If you couldn't get tickets because you were too young, you were under 14, then we have another show that's going ahead in Hitchin, which is like 30 minutes away from central London. So if you live in London, or near London, you can get to Hitchin. It's just a warm-up show. We're playing a rehearsal show. We have 3 days of rehearsal in Hitchin, and we decided, oh, wouldn't it be nice and cool if we just opened up on the last night and we made it into a gig and a show so you can watch us. So yes, if you are, you know, over the age of 8 years old, then you are welcome at Hitchin. Just be aware that if you're under 16, you need to bring an adult with you. It'll be fun and chill, and we can hang out afterwards or before. I don't really know what's happening with it, but the tickets are in the description below, so grab one. Oh yes, I have an editor now. It's Jamp, the Jamp from Sci Guys. He's now editing my videos because I have no time to do that myself. So yeah, you've read the title. I am going to be looking at trans TikToks today. There's a likelihood that you're trans if you watch this, but there's also a likelihood that you will like TikTok. So today we're going to be combining the two. Never been done before, ever, by anyone, including me. So we've got this TikTok. Up until very recently, I did not know that T4T was a thing. If you don't know what T4T is, it's when you're trans and you prefer to date other trans people, which is understandable. I had just not heard that terminology before. So if you don't know what that means, now you know.
T for T? No, I'm NBND for NBND.
NBND for NBND. I don't know what NBND for NBND means. Non-binary and dying for non-binary and dying. We'll see. Let's figure it out, shall we? So we've got, I assume 2 non-binary people. I assume from the context of NB and NB. So we got non-binary people playing with non-binary, non-binary neurodivergent for non-binary neurodivergent. I understand. That was a funny joke. I enjoyed that. Non-binary neurodivergent for non-binary neurodivergent. The neurodivergent bit I gathered from the fact that they're playing with fidget toys, of which I have several. I am TND for M and W. I'm trying to say that I'm trans, neurodivergent, and I like men and women, and probably non-binary people too. I'm not sure. I've not really delved into that. Next TikTok.
Oh no, I have to take a shower, but I have severe gender dysphoria. Seeing myself without clothes would make me uncomfortable.
Valid.
What am I gonna do?
I never did that. I've never done that. Have you guys done that? Have any of you done that? Would that not feel dreadful? Is this a joke? I don't know if this is a joke. Do people shower with their clothes on because they feel dysphoric about themselves? I assume some people do. I slept with a binder several times. Do not sleep with a binder. Ever. Don't follow in my footsteps. But why do trans people wear dungarees? Do you think we just gravitate towards dungarees? Because I and every trans person I know ever enjoys dungarees. Is it because they've seen other trans people wear dungarees? Am I continuing the cycle of trans guys wearing dungarees? I won't stop.
Ooh, I'm super straight. I'm only attracted to women who can bear me children. Babe, that's called a breeding kink. And it's not a sexuality.
It's a breeding kink. Being super straight is not a sexuality. It's a kink. And that's why they say no kink at Pride! Oh, I understand. I don't want to kink shame, but is it that the idea of impregnating somebody gets you off, and that's like a kink? Because are there gay men with breeding kinks? Like, is that possible? Do you think that's possible? Just a question.
Hey, what's up? I'm Ezra. Nice to meet you. Hey, I'm... I hate you.
Not to give it away, I know, like, I've made so many videos being like, my birth name is Olivia, my birth name's Portia, my birth name's Jessica. I don't have a birth name. I was never born. I know I've made a lot of videos about my birth name. And I still haven't revealed it. But I have never met somebody with my birth name. And I don't know what I would do. Because it's odd. I used to feel very, very, very anxious whenever I heard that name. And I used to feel very anxious when I heard the name Noah. Because I was Noah online, but I was someone else offline. And it was very odd hearing the name Noah. Because I was like, oh they know my name's Noah, they know I'm a guy, and they're gonna hate crime me or something. So next TikTok we have Left at London. I love her. What did she do? What was the vine she did? She was the, haha, I do that.
I do that.
That is her. I love her! Anyway, she's trans. TikTok is what we're doing.
Hey there, what are your pronouns?
Oh, I'm cis. I don't have pronouns.
No pronouns? Damn, another victim of gender identity theft.
That's like that, you know that, oh my god, Americans don't know it. Or maybe it is also in America, and I just think it's a British thing. But when you were at the cinema, before you were going to watch a movie, there was always an advert being like, you wouldn't steal a car, so don't steal movies. It's like that, but with gender. You wouldn't steal a gender. But you would, though, wouldn't you? Because all of you are in my comments and in my indirects being like, Noahfinnce, give me your gender. Noahfinnce, my beloved, hand over your gender. I won't.
You know, there's a lot of people in my mentions that think that I am FTM. I'm not. A year or two ago, this would have given me massive dysphoria. But now, it makes me feel like a powerful butch. Like, yeah, you're clocking me, but you cannot tell what time it is.
I love her. She's the best. Yeah, I get a lot of comments of people who do not like me for some reason. It's because I'm trans. Because I'm trans is the reason. I get a lot of people in my comments being like, you'll never be a woman, like, even if you try, like, you have a man's voice. You have a beautiful masculine face. You have, like, washboard abs. Your legs and your beard is so beautiful. I have people in my comments saying that all the time. They're like, you'll never be a woman. And they're right. And I love it so much. I love confusing people. But yeah, a lot of the time, I will make a video, and the word trans will be in the title, and so many people will be like, oh, you'll never be a woman. You'll never be a woman. You look like a man. And it's just really confusing to me, personally, because I am in a video. My name is Noah. I am, you know, not looking like a lady. It doesn't even look like I'm trying to look like a lady, and not that you have to try and pass, but in what world would they look at me and be like, oh, he's trying to be a girl? I guess maybe some people would. How men act when I tell them my pronouns.
Dude, what is he saying?
Oh no.
I didn't mean to offend you, I just see you as you are, a girl. That is why, see, like, oh my god. One thing that is really, really, really irritating, not to be a conspiracy theorist, but I have a theory that cis people make being trans a bigger deal than trans people do. Because I have this thing, like, you know when you come out as trans, you're out as trans, it's very new, and people f*** up your pronouns. The lengths people go to apologize for accidentally misgendering you is so embarrassing. Like, when people accidentally misgender me, they're like, oh, Noah did this, she went over there. They're like, oh no, sorry, I didn't mean she, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to say that, oh, I feel so bad, and you know, like, it's all really new to me, and like, I didn't mean it at all, and like, I see you as a man, like, you look like a man. They make the biggest deal. All you have to say is, oh, so you have to say. You don't have to go on this, like, whole thing, like, oh, I just see you as a girl, like, I'm sorry, like, it's just, like, confusing to me. I don't care. Like, I don't care. I really don't. I'm not transphobic, you're just too feminine, so it's hard to call you they/he. See, I understand, like, looking at somebody and automatically assuming their gender, because everybody does it, and you're lying if you say you don't. You're simply a liar. The whole, like, don't assume gender thing, sure, I understand. You should not, like, assume outwardly and be like, oh, that is a girl, I think. You know, you shouldn't do that. But in your brain, you see a person, you're automatically categorizing them. Like, that's natural. What I don't understand is telling somebody, oh, sorry, I can't say your pronouns because you look like this to me. I understand when somebody you know changes their pronouns, it's difficult to be like, oh, wait, but I already associate you with these pronouns. I understand that, but you know what? After doing it for a while, it's very easy. The words just slip right out of your mouth. They, them. Like, they did this, they did that. It's not hard. You just get used to it, and it's very easy to tell when you're not trying. Okay. 7-Eleven now offering free sex reassignment surgery at select locations. What? Gender confirmation surgery to be made available at 7-Eleven. Is this like an insurance thing where if you work at 7-Eleven, they'll cover your surgery costs? Because that is not the way this is being said. The way this is worded makes it sound like you just go into 7-Eleven and be like, oh, please, cut off the titty, please. Please no titties, 7-Eleven. I am assuming that's what this TikTok will be saying.
Hello, welcome to 7-Eleven. Hi, 25 for pump 4, a slushy, and 1 free vagina. Okay, coming right up.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the scissors. Am I gonna have to Google what's going on with 7-Eleven and surgeries? I guess I am. I typed in 7-Eleven trans surgery, and the second link that came up was how intelligent transgender woman went from privilege to attempted 7-Eleven axe murder. What? A transgender woman who tried to murder 3 strangers with an axe had a privileged upbringing and was a high achiever in school. Okay, this is not relevant. Don't murder people with axes at 7-Eleven. I guess we'll never know. I guess 7-Eleven provides trans surgeries now. Good for them. You know what? I love a good conversation about periods. I don't like specifically answering questions where people on the internet are just like, oh, do you still have your period? Like, how heavy is it? Tell me. I don't like that. I love having conversations with women about periods because they always forget. Either I talk to a woman who doesn't know I'm trans about periods, catches her off guard, absolutely fine. But also, I talk to, like, people that do know I'm trans and then they get confused why I'm talking about periods. But I love talking about periods. Periods suck. It's a shared experience of sucking. But there's just so much to talk about when it comes to periods. Like, you know, not knowing you're on your period and then, like, bleeding everywhere. I'm gonna not talk about it now because I know it's gonna make people uncomfortable, but it's fun in certain contexts, if you know what I mean. You know what? I sometimes forget that for non-binary people, there are so many legal documents where they just can't say they're non-binary. Isn't that odd? I know why it wasn't a thing. Non-binary people existed when the Wii was brought out, but yeah, that is a very funny TikTok. So this is a TikTok where somebody had commented, non-binary doesn't exist on, I assume, a non-binary person's TikTok. Let's see what happens.
Non-binary people don't need your validation and trans...
I know I said on several occasions, and I will continue to say, that American accents are not attractive. But I find Southern accents attractive, and I'm not sure why, but they're attractive.
Non-binary people don't need your validation, and transgender people don't need congratulations, and it shouldn't bother you what's in my pants, cause you would never stand a chance.
Valid. Let's what's it called? Let's dissect this. Right, so, non-binary people don't need your validation? Correct. Transgender people do not need congratulations. Do you know what's really annoying? It's when you come out and suddenly people think you're brave. They're like, oh my god, you're trans, you're so brave. Like, why am I brave? That does not make me brave.
Shouldn't bother you what's in my pants, cause you would never stand a chance.
But also, yeah, I could speak about this for years and years and years, and I would still feel annoyed about it. But it's weird that people care about what is in trans people's underwear. That's weird, right? Why is that only a trans thing? I understand why, like, oh, you were born a girl and now you're a boy. Do you have a willy? Like, I get it. Like, I am curious about it as well. But shut the up. Be quiet. Last TikTok. It says, if trans people talked about cis people the way they talk about us.
You know, I'm feeling so inspired by cis culture. It's so multifaceted, and there's something that weaves cis people together, the cis community, and it's just so beautiful and fascinating how they just they just kind of trample and take up space, and they're loud, and they say things that are just so inappropriate.
That's funny as I love Ezra. He's funny. What I don't understand is, like, the people that say that kind of stuff about trans people, they clearly don't know how patronizing they're being, but I just can't imagine being that unself-aware. Like, are you not embarrassed by everything you say? Again, it's like the whole, like, you're so brave, like, you're so strong, you're like a warrior, you're like a fighter. Why? Why does being a person and existing make me brave? It's patronizing as hell. Well, yeah, I think we've come to the conclusion that trans TikTok is superior. If you are trans and a TikTok star, let me know in the comments. Comment, I am trans and a TikTok star. Thanks for watching. Have a good day or don't. See you later, losers. Goodbye. Punch. Oh, God.